ABC News national security and defense analyst Mick Mulroy joining us now, along with ABC News contributor and former senior CIA field operative Darrell Blocker. So, Mick, let's talk about how significant this planned counteroffensive is. Could this be a turning point in the war?
So, Kara, it very well could. It would be a strategic victory. It would be a morale boost, and it would be a morale crusher for the Russians, quite frankly. It is a key city. It is absolutely required if the Russians intend to take the southern part of Ukraine, and this would be turning the tide. So it would be substantial if they were able to do this, absolutely.
So, Darrell, Ukrainian forces have been hitting bridges into that major region in southern Ukraine that Ian was talking about in Kherson with U.S.-supplied HIMARS rocket systems. What's the strategy there, and how critical are those American weapons in this fight right now?
They've been absolutely critical, Kara, in terms of stopping the Russians' ability to reinforce and resupply their troops. They've had to move their weapons caches, which have been hit, and the bridges are hit just enough to stop armored personnel carriers and tanks and the larger vehicles that they're going to need to reinforce Kherson. But cars are still able to traverse, and people are able to walk across if they're not during the shelling. So it's been hugely significant and probably planned for a while in terms of the Russians have been in there for a couple of months, but now they have the ability, meaning Ukrainians have the ability to take the fight to them.
So, Mick, there are more reports of Russia striking civilian targets. Where do things stand just in the ongoing war crimes investigations?
Well, Kara, they're going to be looking at another potential war crimes violation. There's many media reports, including videos, that would indicate that the Russians are using incendiary weapons delivered via air. Quite frankly, that's completely against every protocol when it comes to conventional weapons that the Russians sign. Just to give the audience an idea of these weapons, I was in an incident in an operation where we had a damaged vehicle due to an ambush. We elected to destroy it rather than let it fall into the hands of the enemy. We put a grenade, an incendiary grenade, on the hood. It burned straight through that, straight through the engine block, straight into the ground. That's what they're shooting at people. It'll go straight through a person, and you cannot put it out. It's at 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This is despicable actions, and yet another crime that they'll have to investigate in a mountain of growing potential crimes in this conflict.
And we'll be committed to following up on all those investigations as well. And Darrell, the Russian foreign minister, now publicly saying that Russia's goal is to oust President Zelensky from power. Is that even possible? And how would they attempt that at this point?
Possible and probable are completely different. It's always possible, but words do not are not being reinforced by the actual actions. That's been their goal all along, to remove or embarrass Zelensky and his cabinet. And they found it a little more difficult, so now they're actually verbalizing it for the first time. But make no doubt, that was always their intent.
Mick Mulroy, Darrell Blocker, always great to get your insight. Thanks, guys.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.